What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday, June 16th, 2021. It's 75 Fahrenheit, 24 Celsius, and the time's around 2:30 in the afternoon. In this video, I'm going to walk through the neighborhood of Washington Heights, Manhattan, recently made more famous due to the hit musical In the Heights with a recent film. The musical and the lyrics were written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's famous for the Hamilton play on Broadway. But I just got off the subway at 168th Street Station, walking east towards Audubon Avenue. I actually did not see the film yet or read the musical, the In the Heights musical, but I did see the first 8 minutes. There was a clip of it on YouTube, so I know where the opening scene was shot at, and that's where we're going. That's 175th Street and Audubon Avenue. So we have 7 blocks to go until we hit it. Washington Heights is known because there was a fort here called Fort Washington, which defended New York City. The neighborhood is mostly made up of Dominican Republic residents, or people who come from the Dominican Republic as their ancestry. But historically, this neighborhood was inhabited by the Native American Indians at first, then occupied by the Dutch, who used it as farmland. There was actually a cornfield around here which was pretty large, but many Eastern Europeans came after that, including the Irish, the Germans. So the makeup of this neighborhood changed a lot, but it was really only during the 80s and the 90s that the Dominicans really populated this area. In fact, this entire area, including all the way up to the top of Manhattan Island, can be called Little Dominican Republic. This is the most prominent Dominican Republic demographic neighborhood in the United States. Here's the Audubon playground. Many kids here enjoying the nice weather. Very beautiful day out. You can see the makeup of the architecture of the neighborhood. There's many apartments here with fire escapes. Here's 170th Street. Also, during the opening shot of the movie, there was a shot of the George Washington Bridge, which is to the west of me, that connects Manhattan to New Jersey. It's the only bridge that connects Manhattan to New Jersey. The rest are tunnels. Here's a cool little shop called Bella Notte Pizzeria. You can definitely find some great restaurants around here. I've been through this neighborhood several times, but I don't think I've walked through Audubon Avenue too much. And when I saw that opening scene, I even had to look like, wait a second, I don't recognize that area. So I had to look into it further and said, oh yeah, I didn't really walk over here that much. You can see this community is a very local feel, many salons, local bodegas. In fact, where I'm going to right now, 175th and Audubon, the opening shot of that movie centers around the bodega. I assume that's where the main actor has much of his role. Here's 107 Streets. There's a local transportation company, United Express, New York and Massachusetts. And local grocery store, Phoenix Grocery Corp. Also take a look at some of this old tile work here on this building. It says ICC. Here's a local fruit vendor here. Looks like they're selling coconut drinks as well as other fruits. Looks very fresh. Ripe bananas, mangoes, avocado, also coconut. You can have them open up the coconut right there and have a drink from it. So we're only a block away from the main opening shot of the movie, or I should say the musical. I guess it's both. Here's Quisqueya Pharmacy. Local accounting company. There's no shortage of grocery stores around here. It's a local laundromat called the Cycle King. All right, so we're approaching the block where the opening scene of the musical started. And this bodega over here, STO Domingo Grocery Incorporated, it was under a different name I saw in that movie. But this is where most of the action takes place. And I think there was a pharmacy nearby too in that opening scene. I don't know what store that would be over here. I guess I'll have to watch the musical eventually. But I want to do this walk without knowing what too much of the musical is about, so I can give my honest walkthrough of the area. There's tons of restaurants on this block. Here's another one. Marilou and Daisy Restaurant. Look at that. Coffee for $1 over here. I think the neighborhood does get more residential as I keep walking up Audubon, but I'll make a left over here and head towards St. Nicholas Avenue. St. Nicholas Avenue is one of the main thoroughfares through the area, along with Broadway. There's also a very neat subway station I want you all to see at 190th Street and St. Nicholas Avenue. This is Public School 115. Here's a neat little shot of a example apartment building in the area. Kind of a narrow entrance, but they do keep it clean. Also is interesting at 175th Street and Audubon, when they were panning the camera left and right, we saw a view of the George Washington Bridge from that block. But when I walked there, there wasn't a view. Actually, there's a view right there at 176 and St. Nicholas. It's being partially obstructed by the tree, but there it is right there. So this is where all the excitement is and most of the businesses. The commercial center of Washington Heights. Most of the people who live here are very hardworking. Every time I come here, I see a lot of culture and experience lots of great food. If not when I walk by, then when I sit down and eat. I just smell all the food when I walk through. This place might be a grand opening. I think that says Capri Restaurant. Looks very cool. What's up? I love when restaurants do this. They put the meats right out of the window so you can see it. Rotisserie chicken, ooh. And you have tons of combo options available. Everything from chicken to steak with salads. It's an old-fashioned hardware store. I think every neighborhood needs a hardware store. They're always in high demand. This is a neat seafood restaurant. I'm smelling a lot of fish from outside. Maimon Moriscos Incorporated. They even have raw fish for you to pick. Actually, let me go back there. Is it a restaurant or a seafood market? Because there is seating in the front. Maybe it's both. Yeah, DoorDash, Seamless. All right, so you probably pick your seafood and you can have them cook it for you. And it's also a seafood market. How about that? Over there is the George Washington bus terminal, George Washington Bridge bus terminal. That's where you can get a lot of buses going to upstate New York, New Jersey. You get these a lot in Washington Heights. Street vendors, grocery vendors. Also some lively music. Hopefully I don't have to mute this or replace the audio. This over here to my right looks like a very active building. 1370 St. Nicholas Ave. It's getting quite busy up here. Look at all these cars trying to make turns and cutting each other off. Here's a bakery for you. El Panadero Bakery. Look at this, huh? Got the cakes displayed right in the window. That strawberry cheesecake looks delicious, as well as the Oreo cookies with that black and white cake. So you can come here to get your birthday cakes if you want to. Here we have an apparel vendor. Many hats, bags, and other trinkets for sale. And this restaurant here has a lot of combos for sale. Dominican Republic restaurant. Wow, I must have chosen the most active time to come here. Oh shit, I just got bird crap on me. Talk about bad luck. I know. Yeah. Crap. Oh well, I have to deal with it later. Well, that might be a first, actually getting pooped on while doing a walk. The risk I take for YouTube, right? Well, that's gonna stain my shirt. Maybe I could buy a new shirt from here. Right. But what I could do is I could probably do laundry. But anyway, let's finish this walk. Actually, probably what I want to do is wipe this bird crap off of me. So let me do that first. I'll get back to you after I do so. Oh, perfect. We got a fire hydrant here, so I can wash this stuff off. I'll get back to you. All right, well, I cleaned up myself best as I could. The running fire hydrant helped. I put some hand sanitizer on here, got some more water, but I'm gonna have to do some laundry with that. Hopefully the stain comes out. I don't think it looks too bad though. I think I'll be staying away from canopies for the rest of this walk. So, look at the size of this grocery vendor. Wow, tons of fruits available. And we got some vegetables in the back, some broccoli, celery. This I may have to mute. I know for sure it is unavoidable now. All right, so this is the 181st Street station. They're doing renovations over here. We got people here selling ices. Food vendors making a sale right now. Wow, where are you supposed to get the train here if all the entrances are closed up? Oh, replacing the elevators at 3 stations. Wow. Is this entire station closed? Doesn't say anything about alternative entrances. So here's 182nd Street, and the signs of activity does not seem to be slowing up anytime soon. We've got vegetable and fruit vendors almost on every corner here, as well as bodegas and clothing stores like this one. This is a huge grocery store. Some great prices too. 5 kiwis for $1, 4 for $1. Oranges, eggplant 99 cents a pound. Wow, there's another supermarket across the street from that grocery store too. And over here, I think these are the discount fruits and vegetables you can grab for like $1 if you want them. What is going on over here? Sounds like a lot of life in this area. Barber, social, and beauty spa. Wow, everyone's getting into the music here. It's 184th Street. Even some competing music around the corner. Yep, let's stay away from these canopies. Marisco Centro, seafood restaurant and fish market. I guess that's a thing around here. Lots of seafood markets.
Your friend's mom got the.
I haven't seen so many vendors here in a while. I could probably use some of these props right now to wipe that bird stain off my clothes. Although actually the sanitizer did a lot of it already. It's a local church. I think groceries are a big business here in Washington Heights. Bonnie Deli Incorporated, that's a cute name for a store there. Here's 187th Street, and it's at this point where the topography of Washington Heights greatly goes up. Bakery Mocana. It smells good here, for sure. Egg bread, $2.50. Butter bread, $2. Almost at 190th Street. Here's 188. So it's going to be kind of interesting when I go here, because where I'm going to go is 191st Street subway station, which is actually located between 190 and 191. And then I have to walk north a little bit more for another 190th Street subway station, which isn't really on 190. You'll see. And then I think when I end this walk, I'll do it with a view of the George Washington Bridge. That'll be pretty iconic. Let's cross the street first of all. There's a lot of traffic coming this way. Also, too many double parked cars around here. All right, so this is 190th Street, and the way I'm going is walking towards Broadway, but I have to go through a strange subway tunnel in order to get there. Let's make a left here, and I'll show you this very strange place. Actually, I can't go that way. I need to go up in between the next block. You'll see why. This subway entrance is pretty hidden. Another seafood market you can come and eat at. It's a strong fish aroma.
Lisa.
Here it is right here, 190th Street subway station. Pretty unique area.
I'm trying to tell you, wait, why? Let's see how long it's happening.
You don't actually need to pay for this subway in order to use the corridor. All right, thank you.
Attention everyone. For one ticket University Station,
No, mañana fui al médico por la tarde. Ya, me mandé. Ya me fui, ya fui el tren.
As you can see, this corridor is
Yo,
very
ella
deep,
cierra
so
las
it needs
5,
an
son las
elevator.
3. Yo me voy a ir en el A. Ok, hablamos luego.
All right, here we are. And this is the corridor to Broadway, 190 and Broadway, to my right. I featured this tunnel many times on my YouTube channel. There's actually supposed to be some really nice murals over here, but much of the tunnel has been drawn over with graffiti. And the New York City subway doesn't actually manage this tunnel. It's the city's responsibility, the Department of Transportation. I've heard that this tunnel got really shoddy with maintenance a few years back, and a lot of the lighting didn't work, and it was very dirty, but that's changed a lot. Although it does get wet over here still. It's actually pretty cool inside this tunnel. Feels at least like 2 to 3 degrees lower in this tunnel compared to outside. This has to be one of the longest subway exits there is. Hey. Oh, yeah. Someone knows me. All right, finally, we're almost out of this long tunnel. But this was necessary because Broadway over here is a valley, and we're at pretty much the bottom of the valley, and then St. Nicholas is at the top. This ramp over here is very steep. And it gets even steeper over here. All right, so this is Broadway and 190th Street. But I'll show you where I'm going now. So I'm here and I want to go here to another weird subway entrance. It's 190th Street Station, but there's 192 over here, so. I know things don't really make sense around here, right? It's 190th Street Station, but it's actually 191 tunnel. And then the A train station is 190, but the entrance is actually near to 192. There's a fun store, Aroma Heights Cigars. What's over here? Is this a Japanese restaurant? Because these are what these paper lanterns usually designate. MRU. No, it's definitely not a Japanese restaurant, but it is nice. It extends all the way down here. Locksmith, comfort food, and craft beers. So we are gonna have to climb again. 192nd Street will go up very rapidly on a hill. All right, so we're going this way. Get it? Here's Bennett Avenue and 192. And you can see this massive Manhattan bedrock, also known as Manhattan schist, where the subway station will cut right through momentarily. This subway station is also a little bit difficult to find too. It's such a quiet area. You would never think there'd be a subway here, but it is right here. Fort Washington Avenue via 190th Street Tunnel. So we're going to explore another weird subway tunnel or entrance. And there it is, carved right into the Manhattan rock. Can you believe this? Hi. Elevators will be out of service until September 2021. Staircase. Wow. I think I had my fair share of weird subway tunnels today. Okay, so interesting. I guess there's only one exit, which is not bad. Let's take the subway, I guess. We got 4 minutes till the next subway downtown. But anyway, the other exit was supposed to go to Fort Tryon Park, but the elevators are not working there. Hi. Actually, this might be better because the next stop, I believe, is 181st Street. I can get off there and then end the video at the George Washington Bridge. Yeah, this will be perfect. We got a minute till the subway comes. Good thing I have a unlimited Metro card. It worked out well today. But now, since that elevator's closed, it makes it very difficult to get to Fort Tryon Park. You have to do a very long walk around. Here comes the A train. An R179 A train. Subway looks like. We're going one stop from 190 to 181. And where I started this video, I got off at 168 and I walked basically over here to 191 station, went through and then went up here. Wait, the station's name is 191 Street. I called it 190. Yeah, the actual station 191 is located in between 190 and 191. And then the 190 Street station on the A train is nearer to 192. A lot of things don't make sense. Like over here, this says Harlem 148th Street. This station is actually at 149, but they called it 148 because they didn't want to confuse it with this one. All the 149 stations in the Bronx. So they called this 148 just to clear up confusion. Which makes sense why they'd want to do that.
This is 181st Street.
All right, this is where we're getting off.
This is a Brooklyn-bound A express train. The next stop is 175th Street.
This is where I'm getting off, 181 and Fort Washington Avenue. It's actually a good angle of the subway here. There is a nice little overlook area I want to show you, which has the George Washington Bridge in the background. This is also a long way to walk to get out of the subway station. Oh, there's an escalator here. That works. Wonder how far this goes up. Wow, it's pretty deep. These upper Manhattan subway stations are no joke. Deep in the ground, long tunnels. All right, let's get off at the southwest corner. Guess I'll go here. And we are back on the streets of Washington Heights again. So let's go on 181st. Chose the wrong exit. And I'll bring you to a great spot where you can see the George Washington Bridge. We're only a few blocks from the George Washington Bridge bus terminal, which I mentioned about earlier in the video. Here's Pinehurst Avenue, the next one's Cabrini. And we got another steep descent here after going up the escalator. Now we got to go back down. There's the George Washington Bridge. All right, we're gonna make a left here, and there's a nice little park here called Bennett Park. I believe it's called Bennett Park. No, this one's George Washington Bridge Park. Bennett Park is further down. It's on 184, 183rd, and 185th. That one's the highest natural point in Manhattan. But we're going to George Washington Bridge Park. Whoa, the park is closed? Wow, this stinks. Well, this is going to be the new north sidewalk of the George Washington Bridge. We got a view of it right here. Open fire hydrant. All right, everybody. I will conclude my video here, along with my friends here, the pigeons. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to smash the like button for me, subscribe for some more videos like these, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.